Hello everyone, I am Josh and welcome to this Sims 4 Let's Build a Modern Mansion episode. Now today, I am going to be working on the living room area. Come on people, stop downloading. Actually, it's good that you're downloading stuff, but those notifications are getting really annoying. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to be working on the, oh my goodness, we're going to be working on the living room area. So, yeah. So last episode we finished off the kitchen and dining room. Well, I say finished off, but we're probably not completely finished. We'll probably come back and add some adjustments to it. But I think for the most part we're ready to move on to the living room area. So what I think I want to do is start by putting in maybe some accent columns here. Although, to be honest, I probably should check to see how that looks from above. I think it's not too bad. I mean, no, that's fine. Or we could possibly like continue columns up here. Wait, hold on, I want to do this correctly. No, they'd be like here and there. I don't know if this makes any sense. This is kind of weird, but let's see how this looks. So then it would kind of be, I don't know where this would be. Wait, hold on, it would have to, oh, no, okay. Let me get the grid for a second. Would it be like that? I can't tell. Wait, whoops, that's the basement. Yeah, so I think that's a bit weird. That does look weird. Okay, we're not going to do that then. We'll keep the two on either side of the door, but I think that'll be about it. Anyway, that's not very important, but I think it adds a bit of detail. And I also want to put the brick in here, so, you know, it looks kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the study completely, because I might expand it, or not expand it, I actually want to do the opposite of that. I might split it into two rooms because it's very large, but for now we'll leave it as it is. And I think I want to do is grab some of the, okay, thank you for downloading that. We'll grab some of this minimal slats, as it's called, from the outside, and perhaps like apply this to this wall here. So if it could just, come on, like the click and drag thing doesn't seem to work very much. It's kind of annoying. But I think that we can go with some kind of blue, see, like the click and drag, like I click and drag and then it's just like, it's not valid, facet or whatever. Anyway, and then just the rest will be white, so it kind of adds some color, and of course I have to click each one separately. And yep, thanks for downloading that. Yeah, so I think overall this looks pretty good. So I also want to grab some sconces, or these little square lights. I love these lights. I use them in my latest house build because I love the way that they, let me make it nighttime. I love the way that they shine light above and below the little box or whatever they come in. I think it looks really classy. Anyway, we'll put those there. And also in my last build, I put some plants inside this giant pot as like a centerpiece. It actually worked really well. To do that though, I'm going to have to put on move objects, so give me a second. Okay. And last time I used this pot from Perfect Patio Stuff because it went really well. And you can change the leaf color. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. And then if you get like the bamboo, like this bamboo, and put it in there, that looks really cool. So, whoops, I did not mean to do that. So I think that looks really cool. So, you know, it makes it a bit more of a centerpiece as opposed to just having a random pot there. It looks like there's some form of plant growing out of it or something. And I also just realized we could probably use a railing on this staircase. So I'm going to put that on there. Anyway, yeah, I think that works. The entrance, I guess we can come back to the entrance. So, as for this living room, I don't know why I put the fireplace there. I'm probably going to move that over because the TV is way too close to the window. And I'm going to grab one of the giant rugs, since I believe we could probably fit it. Oh, hold on. I have to unlock that. Wow. I need to really turn on these cheats before I start recording. Wait, hold on. Ignore gameplay. I always type this cheat in wrong. Unlock entitlement. Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting to turn those cheats on first, but they're on now. Yeah, so I love, that's not one of them. Here, like these. I love these huge rugs. Like, when you have a big enough space for them, they look really cool. And they come in a lot of colors. Like, I didn't realize that until I did my industrial build, where I used one of these giant rugs. And like the first time I used it and realized how many colors they come in. I'm not sure what color I want this to be. I'm not sure I want the color scheme to be, because this does come in some pretty cool colors. I think I want it to be a bit more neutral though, so the furniture can bring the color in. So I might go with like a darker one, and then perhaps we can get some white couches or something. Let me see what we have. We could use these. Those are for outdoor stuff. So I guess we could just get in these. These are pretty simple couches. I don't want them to be too far away from the fireplace. I don't even think this rug is centered. Nope, it's not. That's still not centered. Is that gonna, it can't even, okay, it's not even gonna get centered. So I'm just gonna have to kind of place it in like that. And I guess I could really use 3 of these couches if I wanted to, since this space is so huge. Also, oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm going to put in a built-in fish tank of some kind. You know what? I don't think it's gonna work very well on diagonal, so I might do it like back here. So actually, let's put the piano somewhere else for now. And say back here, oh, that's gonna be annoying. I guess I could just overlap them. So if we get like these in, or something. Oh, you know what? No, not that. Not walls. I'll use half. Let me get the fish tank first. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting too excited. Let's get the fish tank first. And of course, I type in fish tank and no results are found. Great. So I'm not sure where the fish tanks are exactly. So what I'm going to do is just go to show all. I'm already on show all. I'm just going to filter by the pack spot A, because I know they came in spot A, and that way I know I'll find them somewhere in here. Jeez. Like when you type in, like, what's this called? Perfect, aquarium is probably what I need to type in, but come on, really? Like fish tank, it doesn't show up with the fish tank? Oh, that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Because I might have to overlap them to fit in a 3 wide gap, because otherwise I'm not sure how this is going to work. Let me get my half wall out. I want to make sure I get the right height. Oh, it's already in walls. So, let's see. Is this going to be too tall? Oh, that's perfect. So, like, you can have, like, this built-in fish tank, which conveniently doesn't... See, that was the problem I had, is it doesn't fit this properly, so I'd have to, like, make this 3 wide and then, like, put that in like that. And then it looks a bit funky because they're intersecting and everything, all that jazz, but it doesn't look too bad. And I can get some white trim for these half walls. And for some reason, that one doesn't want to change, which is annoying. Maybe it's this for some reason. Come on, just change the... What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was the fish tank, of course. And then we could say get the bricks that were in the dining room over here and put... Whoop, that's everything. And just put those on these half walls like that. I think that looks pretty good. And then maybe, if I get really fancy, we can get like some of these little counters or something like that. And I don't know, maybe some overhead cabinet of some sort. These have plates in them though. That's the only problem. It's a bit awkward. You have like plates over the fish tank. I don't know. You know, maybe that's kind of fancy. Or maybe I should use bookshelves, or maybe merge some bookshelves in. Let's see what we got. We have these bookshelves. I guess you could like merge these in or raise these up. Although I suppose that the game is not gonna like this. And probably the second I adjust a wall color of some sort, it's just gonna like redo those, which is really annoying. So I'm not gonna adjust their height. Although I think it is adjust... Yeah, hold on. Let me bring that back down. Okay. So I'm going to merge these bookshelves in. And for some reason, these bookshelves don't go against the wall. I don't know why. But anyway, they look a little funny because it's like the shelf, which you'll see in a second. Hold on. Like you can see like this bottom shelf. I guess that kind of works. Just shorter books. You know, I think that's interesting. So you got like a focal point over there. And then we have the grand piano, which perhaps could go like here, you know, between the two spaces maybe. We also have this wall here, which I might do something with. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe something with the fireplace. I'm not sure. Let's see. If we can get like some of these cabinets. I want to do maybe like a built-in type thing. I don't know why when I'm holding this cabinet and rotating the game is like lagging out. It doesn't usually do that, but for some reason it's in the mood to do that today. So like say we get that. Looks terrible. All these cabinet pieces are like have plates in them, but hold on, maybe these will work. Let's see. So like if I intersect this, is this gonna like come out through the other side of the wall? Yes, it will. So if I do that, well, like that, does that look bizarre? Yeah, because that might look a bit bizarre. So let me move these out like so. Oh, these have like a weird indent in there. Hold on. So I have to like kind of place these in just so. So they're perfectly there. Okay. I think that's interesting. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, then you can get, like, some kind of plant. So let's get, like, plant. And perhaps put some sort of plants on either side. Preferably something tall. You know, like, that's the same one as before. That's not tall. This doesn't go on top of there. Neither does that. Come on, there has to be something. That does, but it hits the TV. Like, these go on top of... No, they don't. Come on, what goes on top of there? Like this does, but it hits the TV again. Maybe these are small enough. Yeah, those are okay. So you can get like some plants in, spice it up a bit. I don't know. And then we still have this giant wall here. I mean, of course, you could always put like some bookshelves. I can guess I could put like a couple bookshelves and clone that. Come on, a couple bookshelves and perhaps some like smaller shelves to go between them. So like if we put these two bookshelves in and come over here, we can like borrow these shelves, the immaculate shelves as they're called for some reason, and you know, have some sort of shelving unit here, which is not too bad. So let's see. I want to make sure that these are properly in the wall, like against the wall, not in the wall. You know, I think that looks pretty good. And then maybe, how about we get a mirror? Let's see, just to spice it up a bit. Where are mirrors anyway? Why can't I find mirrors? Okay, like this mirror maybe? Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, that like fits right in between the shelves. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on, I have an idea. It probably will be hideous, but let's see. If we get like the floor to, oh, that's way too tall. I was about to say that could work, but it's like way too tall, so never mind. But like, what about these mirrors, like in between? Oh, I can't make it lower, I can only make it higher. Alright, never mind. It was an interesting idea. But anyway, my original plan was to like put that mirror up there or something. And you can make it some sort of interesting color. I'm not really sure what color. Green is probably not very nice. I don't know, like a light blue? No, not light blue. Just make it black. Alright, so this is not too bad. I mean, it's very bare. It's the thing is, it's a huge room, which is the main problem I always have with huge rooms, is you have to really be careful with how you furnish them, because it's hard to fill out a huge room because you don't want to make it look all empty and barren, but you don't want to overclutter it with huge items as well. So I'm going to add a little end table to the back here, contrasting colors with the couch. The couch will probably just stay white, and we can get a fancy end table of some sort. Probably, well, I say fancy, but we could just use these kind of like generic end tables. And now is when I find out that these aren't centered. That's fun. So wait, hold on. What? None of this like works together properly. Hold on. This is the couch. This couch is the culprit. He's not in the right spot. And we could kind of like put these end tables somewhere like that, and they come in a matching color. Oh, of course, these black end tables are just slightly different than that, but whatever. Maybe they can be white. Or no, maybe this should be black and these should be white, because you know, these are kind of on the black. Who knows? On the black carpet. And we can get like a fancy glass end table of some sort from Get to Work. Get excited about that. Put that there. Oh, you know what we could do is double these up. I'm not sure like how much are these gonna glitch. They're gonna glitch on the metal bits at least. I'm like, does it look stupid if I do that? It's like the giant coffee table. That's not too bad, I guess. Like we could move it over a bit so it's kind of like in the center, and kind of merge these together carefully, kind of like that. That's still not in the center. Oh gosh, this is going to be annoying. Come on, you can do it. That's pretty good. Okay, you know, so like some nice coffee table action there, and perhaps a lamp. Let's get a lamp, a floor lamp. Where's my favorite floor lamp that I used in my industrial build? I really like that one. It's kind of like the industrial, this one here, the industrial-esque floor lamp. Get one in over there. Looks pretty cool. And then maybe a, whoops, I was in lamps already. Maybe get a table lamp for the table. Let's see what we have here. Get like these things for some reason. These knight and pawn that are lights for some whatever reason. I don't know. Anyway, where's the normal lamps that go on tables? Why are they not here? Oh, here they are. Of course they're here. I just didn't see them. That's not right. We can just get like this and like change the, whoops, get this and like change the color or something to that. That looks pretty nice, you know. Just a pretty simple lamp. I mean, it's looking a little bland in here. I mean, it's pretty dark. Firstly, I'll say that. I'll admit that. It's pretty dark. Let's get some sort of light. You can get like these matching lights from Get to Work that go with those that lamp I just put down. So you can get like a couple lights here. Those do a pretty good job of lighting up the room. And I mean, of course, this room is huge, and it does come out, like, I say come out, but it kind of like looks out. Let's get in here. Let's see the view. It kind of looks out to this rocky area, which is kind of interesting, I guess. What could be even more interesting, perhaps, is because we have this overhanging master bedroom. I don't know, like, I'm considering, like, expanding the pool around, but that seems like a weird idea, because this pool seems awfully small. I'll get sidetracked and I'll expand the pool. There we go. That's fun. Or maybe I should move the pool over here? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's hard to furnish giant rooms like this because I think I may have slightly overdone the size of this room. Because then I have this room and then this one here as well, like this large room here, which is supposed to be a study, but I'm not sure how that's going to work out. And, you know, even this dining room is decently sized, so I guess we'll see. We have this area over here, which is by these doors and this fish tank section. I guess what we could do is get like some of these blue chairs, like for a nice accent, you know. Some little chairs if you want to sit over here, perhaps, and read a book, because, you know, there's some bookshelves here. And I don't know if I want to use an end table here, because we have 2 end tables. I guess it looks fine. You know, so like a little cozy, not really a nook, but, you know, a little corner of the room here with let's get a rug. Let's get a white rug. I feel like I'm in the mood for a white rug. There you go, look at that. I don't know. you could do something there. And we get like some kind of artwork, perhaps. I really want to use some more of these posters. I love these posters from Cool Kitchen. These are like my favorite things. Like we could get like some of them up here. So like one here, one there, and one there, perhaps. And like obviously not do this pattern because it's a bit weird. But I think there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 kind of modern patterns like that. Although I think maybe it should be like in that order. You know, that looks pretty cool. Oh wow, that's really glitchy. Like when I hover, like highlight over one of these, like really glitches out, but otherwise it doesn't. You know, it's like this fish tank area especially I really like. I mean, it's very simple, but it looks good. Now, there's the rest of the room that's pretty much empty. I'm gonna have to do something with it. We can get a stereo system in. That's probably nice to have. I don't know, like put it in the corner. Your stereo in the corner. I don't know, like do we have like some other large items that can just take up... Ooh, you know what this house doesn't have is a gym. I don't know if I want that to be a gym, though. That doesn't seem to make too much sense. Maybe we could do something outside, maybe with a gym. I don't know. Yeah, so... I don't think there's really not that many large items. Like, we have the piano in here already. That's a large item, but I don't think there's many more that we could use. What's in here? We got the fish tank already. Get like a little fish bowl, but I don't know why you'd have that if you already have a fish tank, so who knows. I guess we get an art easel. We can get in one of these, you know. It's a pretty decent view. I mean, you got some just rocks, but maybe this could work, you know, if you have like an easel that kind of like looks out. It's not very fancy to have an art easel in your living room, but, you know, maybe they're not the artistic type who likes to have some sort of, you know, painting thing going on. I also love these chest coffee tables, so I could put one of those in, perhaps. I don't know. Looks like they do some traveling, and maybe some plants. Oh, you know what? I love these. I used one over here, actually. Ugh, the game is lagging again. Why, game? Why are you doing that? Oh, wow. It's not having a good day. Here, like these. Oh, I love these. And also this pot color I chose for the dining room is hideous, or the kitchen, rather. But, like, what if we put these on either side? Like, this is probably going to look a bit weird from outside, but... Oh, that's the window. I thought that was this. It might look a bit weird from outside, but I guess not. I mean, it looks pretty interesting. Like, from outside you got, like, those there. Who knows? Kind of interesting. You know. What else could we put? I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to figure out how I want to fill the space, unless I just leave it kind of open. I mean, that's never, like, a crime to, like... leave it a bit open to get another rug over here, because this tile floor is probably pretty cold. So get like one of these over here. I still feel like the walls need some more lighting, so perhaps we can get like a couple lights over on either side of the TV. Maybe raise these up a bit. You know, so just like light up that wall a bit more. If we go into nighttime mode, we can see a bit better. Like over here in the back of the room, it's like so dark. Like these lights don't light up too much, but they just look really cool, so I like to use them a lot. A couple more of those over there. That kind of lights up those bookshelves a bit weirdly, though. But yeah, I think that this looking pretty good. I said we wouldn't move on to the entrance. At least I think I said we wouldn't. But let's move on to the entrance a bit for now and get some of that stuff in. So like we get like a mat on the floor. We already used this thing over here, so we're not going to be using that in the entrance. But maybe we can get some kind of brick design going on the floor. Who knows? Like that. That looks pretty interesting, doesn't it? I don't know. let's get some clutter. Yeah, we need some clutter. Some good old clutter. Ooh, we could put a tissue box in the living room just because. Why not? Get a tissue box. There you go. I'll use a black one to contrast the white. Like, tissue boxes are that important. And then here we get like a shoe rack, of course. I love putting like the shoe racks and all that stuff in my houses. Just a little thing that looks cool. Wait, this is a woman's shoe rack. We can get a men's shoe rack as well, you know, if you want to balance it out a bit. We can put like those right next to each other. No, I don't want another one. I want to change the color. Make them black. There you go. So, I mean, they're technically not, I don't know, I guess they could be shoes that you'd have at the door. Also a coat hook, because, you know, that makes it nice and homely. You have a coat hook. I don't know. And perhaps, like, something to go on this wall, because we need some sort of artwork. Maybe this painting, just like a giant version of this painting on the wall. Just kind of center it and make it green, because I like green. And we can get, like, another one of these lights, so we can actually have... Oh, wait, that's a bit awkward, because there's this light here. I guess that's okay. You know, just so it's a bit lit up, because otherwise it's kind of dark. And I'm also going to grab another one of these, so have like a side table as you walk in, or walk into the living room. You can put stuff there. And yeah, I don't know how much I really want to put in the entranceway, because I don't want to over-clutter it. So maybe we'll just put a couple plants in as well. Maybe some green ones to match, or some green pots at least, to match the painting I put in. So there you go. I mean, pretty simple. Those show up out the front windows, but I guess it's not the end of the world, really. I mean, it's just some plants. Yeah, so I think this looks pretty good. It's a very simple, like, living room /entranceway. I mean, the whole house. It's a very, very modern, simplistic design. It's kind of got, like, a very relaxing theme, I feel like. I'm not so sure about that pop art now with that painting over there, but I guess it's okay. So, you know, you kind of have, like, a colorful blue theme in the living room and dining room. You got kind of like the green in the entrance and the gray in the kitchen. I don't know, just kind of making it nice and colorful. I think it's turning out pretty good. How about we get like some little colorful sunflowers here on this table? There you go. Oh, actually, that's hideous. You know what? Never mind. I was about to say that looks pretty good, but no. Maybe some bamboo, because, you know, you can never have enough bamboo. Let's get a couple of these on either side. Yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe change the pot color to black so it matches the ones over by the window. And yeah, so overall, that might be too much bamboo. I don't know. Let me know if you think there's too much plant life going on in here with like all the bamboo and everything. But there's also bamboo over here too. But anyway, tell me what you think. You know, you can still comment on the kitchen and dining room if you want any changes there. The entrance, the living room, stuff like that. You know, because this has been a pretty productive episode. You know, we got the main parts of the house done. Like from above, it looks a little bare. You know, because there's not too much going on. Mainly because it's such a huge house, and also some suggestions for what to do with this room here, because it was going to be a study, but it seems a bit large for a study now. I don't know. Anyway, tell me what you think in the description. Not in the description. I'll tell you things in the description. You'll be telling me things in the comments. And yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.